Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeView.com. I got a package from QiYi. This is the 6x6, the Shadow version 3. You get a card. I do not unbox too many big cubes for two reasons. One is that I don't practice them too much. I just sort of do 3x3, 4x4, do some fewest moves on a 3x3. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so alternate springs, or just springs in general. Maybe those are very strong springs. Cleaning cloth. This is a solving guide. Nice large bag that says X-Man Designs. So I'm curious if these are springs under here, if they're lighter, if they're stronger. I do always wish they would tell us, but UV coated. Let's see here. Red internals. Dry out of the box. Those are definitely springs there. Ooh, very loose. Okay, before I go any farther, I'm going to tighten this. Somewhere between a quarter and a third and half a turn. It was about a third of a turn. Not super fast. Honestly, quite controllable out of the box. Magnets. Outside is a lot lighter. Might be even less than half the strength of the internals. Now I can't tell if the centers are even stronger than the next layer. I feel like they are, but I can't tell for sure. Okay, I'm going to add lubrication basically immediately to this. I could do a solve without it, and it's fine. But no, we need a little bit of lubrication here. I think some Martian would do pretty well. I think I'm out of Lunar. Martian is their lightest of their mainline ones. Then I'm going to scramble it. I'm going to solve it. I'm not going to do the full solve on here. I'll just clip it because my solves are not fast. Nobody wants to watch that. That's going to be boring. But as far as the puzzle goes, just an overview from the few seconds I've had and the few little turns. Magnet strength, definitely quite strong internal magnets. Outside magnets, not too bad. Size, I just realized I didn't measure size. Let's do that. This one is UV coated. Just about 63 millimeters, 63 and a half, which is quite small. That was like 5x5 size. At least quite small for older puzzles, but pretty good for the 6x6. It is slower out of the box than I've seen other ones. I don't know if these springs are stronger or weaker. If you know, please let me know. Usually whenever extra springs are provided, I feel like on average they're stronger, but it might be different for this. I honestly am too afraid to take a centerpiece out without it all falling apart. So I'm not going to do it. If you know, let me know. And put in the comments, and I'll make sure to either pin it or say it. Something like that. Okay, so I'm going to go through a solve. Wish me the best.
Good luck.
See you on the other side. Onto cross edges, because why not do Hoya? it's fun. Cross edge is done. Okay, now I do not remember this. I think it was that. Yeah, okay. And then cross edge is finished, so now I can go right into edge pairing. Okay, yeah, sub 1 minute solve. It's pretty good for me. So, if I was told this was a brand new 6x6 on the market, I would not be able to tell. It's feels fine. Nothing super crazy about it. It's not super fast. Doesn't change the game with corner cutting. But it's a UV coated 6x6 that has that QiYi feel to it. So if that is what you are looking for, then check out the Shadow. If this is available, I will put a link in the description. Thank you, QiYi, for sending this over. Maybe I need to get back into 6x6, and maybe I'll, not use Hoya, but probably not for both of those. Thank you very much for watching. Hit like, subscribe for more content like this in the future, and always keep following Speed QiYi Review for more news and reviews.